Hello everyone, it's Detje4Mast and welcome to part 2 of Let's Build a Villa with a Pool in The Sims 4. So today I'm going to actually continue building the house that I've started on working in the previous part, and I think that it actually starts to look pretty cool already. We actually managed to finish the entire shape of the house in the last part already, which I think is quite an accomplishment, because normally that takes way longer than it did last time, but it was also because I had a very clear idea of what I wanted to build already. But still, you know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you actually like watching this series. I really like making it, but you know, it's also important that people enjoy watching it, because the more people will watch this series, the more people or the more times or the more series there will actually be on this channel. So if you enjoy this and you think others will enjoy this too, you can actually share this, you know, with I don't know with who you want to share it with, or maybe another simmer, or you know, somewhere on Facebook, Twitter, I don't know, but that would be cool. And then I hope to be able to make more videos over here. So also in this part I'm actually going to start with the idea of the shelves, which I explained in the previous part, but I'm actually going to do in this part. It will take quite some time, so bear with me, because yeah, it will take quite some time, as I said. So I have to go for this one, and I think, yeah, I will go for the brown one. So the idea is that I actually use shelves to make something that looks like shutters in The Sims 4. I came up with this idea in one of my personal speed builds, which was the modern concept house. It's on my own channel, and yeah, I think it turned out to look pretty cool. But yeah, yeah, many other people also seem to like it, and I thought, you know, I can also use that idea in this house. You know, I like the look of it, and yeah, others like the look of it, so maybe I can just use that idea over here too. So let me see, because of course it will take quite some time, because I will have to place all these shelves at the right height, which can take quite some time, obviously, but in the end the result will really be awesome. So I think they will not really mind, but as you can see, it's kind of a precise work, but I personally don't really mind that, because I just know that the end result will be like awesome. So I'm personally looking forward to that, and I hope you will like it too, because I really want to make a cool looking house for this yeah, for this channel over here. Of course, you can leave a comment. I really like to get feedback on the videos I make here. And I noticed that I don't get that much feedback on this channel, so I would like to increase the feedback. So if you have anything to say, please let me know, because then I can maybe actually change that or improve that for the next part. And you know, making videos while getting feedback is way easier and way more fun. So yeah, then the videos can be more fun too. So yeah, there we go, I guess. Wait, I'll place it like this, but then I will have to move them down a bit. As you can see here, it really starts to get shape already, which I personally think is pretty cool. So there we go. At this one, it's not the last one yet, I think. Not sure. Nope. I will move these ones down a little bit. There we go. And then one more level of shelves or shutters, whatever. Whoops, don't place it down too much. Okay, so far this is the look of it, and I really think it's awesome. I must say that I get very happy when I see it again. So yeah, now this is even a harder job than the one before, or at least, well, it seems to be easier, but I thought it would be harder to actually get them at exactly the right height again. But because I'm working from low to high, or if you're working the other way around, it seems to be easier. But of course, as you see, I've not really done it that neat actually. They have to be in the right way, or located or placed in the right way. And now I will have to add them at the same height and continue placing them over there. So there we go. I personally really like this idea, and I must say that I've seen quite some people use it already, and that, you know, not really say proud, but I'm happy to see that people use that. That's also the reason why I make videos, to just inspire other people to create or, you know, build new things. Because I know that some people see building houses in The Sims as kind of a hard thing or something they are not really good at. Well, it's not that difficult, and you know, being inspired by others is quite important. I think that's also the reason why I started doing YouTube, was being inspired by other YouTubers building very cool houses, and I thought, you know, I want to be able to do that too. And then, yeah, this happened. And yeah, I would like others to be able to create something that they're proud of as well. As you can see, placing the shelves at this side goes way faster. I'm honestly not really sure why, because it's actually just as wide as the other part, but probably because in this case I don't have to choose the height. The height has already been chosen, so then it's easier, I guess. Because there we go, this is the idea of the house. I think it's pretty cool. It kind of looks like the modern concept house, but still not really, or at least there are quite some main differences, so that's good. So yeah, I hope you like this house. Let me see what I can actually add there, maybe. No, I think that's actually a window that's too big. I want to add a window like this one. Yeah, okay, so I can place it like that, but okay. Alright then. There we go. So for the wall paintings, I'm not really sure yet actually what I want to go for, but I will actually add this already. I think I want, of course, something modern with, I think, a bright color. I think that would turn out to look nice in the end, so I'll try and see if I can get that done. Just adding the very cool things around the roof right now, which makes every house look so much better. So a tip, if for your next house, if you want to make a house look better, just add yeah, these things on the roof. Just makes it look so much easier, well, so much better, or at least in my opinion. So yeah. Let me see. Don't want it to look too much like the modern concept house, so I'm not going to use exactly the same colors, because I actually used orange in that house, and I'm planning on using red in this one. But what is this? Yeah, is that, yeah, it is kind of modern, I think, so that's good, because I want this to be like a very modern house, so yeah, I think that's good. And then, of course, add white, which is always hard to do in Oasis Springs, because as you probably know, if you have The Sims yourself, The Sims 4 at least, you know, in Oasis Springs, white gets, you know, or at least every color gets a little bit more, oops, I touched the microphone. Every color gets a little bit more yellow, and in Willow Creek every color gets a little bit more like blue, but you know, I do my best to get it as white as possible if I want it to be white, so yeah. I don't think You know, that yellow color also gives it a little bit more of a Mediterranean feel, which is for a house with a pool not the worst thing that can happen actually. So that's good, I think, or at least not that bad. Okay, wait, now I have a cool idea for something to add. Yes, now I want to add that one. I personally really like that wall painting. Yeah, but I will not add it down there then. First thought I would add it there, but that's like not good. Whoops. Yeah, I think, well, this color is not, it's pink, and I must say that I don't really like pink. So I'm not going to leave it like this. I thought it was red, or at least I saw on the picture that it was pink, but it looks red in the game, but now it doesn't. So there we go. Green. Does that look cool? Yeah, it makes it look so much like an eco house or something. Well, that's not really what it's supposed to look like. Maybe blue. Blue could look cool. Or a little bit of a brighter blue. Choosing the right colors is always one of the most difficult tasks in The Sims 4. Even though we don't have, you know, like create a style anymore, it's still hard to choose the right colors for some reason. Not because you don't have enough options, but just because everything actually looks pretty cool, which is quite a good point of The Sims 4 actually. So they did well there, but it's kind of hard to choose in this way. So let's see. Yeah, this could look nice, but I'm not that sure actually. You know what? This is like really blue, but like bright blue, does that really matter? At least it's clear. If you make like, use a bright color, it's clear. It's better that a color is clear, I think, than that you really have to look like which color is it that you used. Yeah. This is the other. It's either the darker one or the brighter color. Compare the two. I think the darker is a little bit more fancy, a little bit more modern, and a little bit more realistic. So I'll go for that color. There we go. Adding all that around it. As you can see, I went for the standard, well, not the standard one, but just a black roof, yeah, roof tiles, roof decoration stuff. Just because I thought it would look best for this house. And will I add one of those? I think I'll just add one of these on the roof. I always add those because in reality they might not look that good, but in The Sims it just makes a house look a little bit more realistic, which is nice, I think. So that's why I actually use those often. Well, you probably don't know because you've not seen any of my videos before, but you know, I use those often, so you know right now. Just because it makes a house look realistic, and that's cool. Also, I will use this one. And then on the roof, what would this? I think I'll just go for black. Yep. Okay, this house really starts to look pretty cool, I think. If I'm honest, then I'm gonna say that I like it. So now yeah, of course it is a kind of it's a holiday house kind of, you know, it has a pool and stuff. So then I think I will go for that. And adding the stairs towards the house. I think I will just go for this. Yep, and then start with, I think, let me see. Oops, not over there, s'il vous plaît. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think that could look pretty cool actually. Yep, I like that. Then maybe I can add a fence around the house. This fence is not really modern, but it does always look nice for some reason. Which is kind of strange because I'm building a modern house maybe, but... Also, you might be wondering, you've not even finished like all the wall paintings and windows around the house, but you're already adding like details. That's just because I want to have a nice looking house, and yeah, then the order often just falls behind, to be honest, but that's not always a problem, I think. Or it doesn't have to be a problem. So there we go. Does that look... Yeah, I want to have it in a modern looking house, but at the same time I want it to be detailed with like a cool fence around it. And secondly, this does look pretty cool actually. I think I'll just use it because I will use plants and stuff around it too. So then it doesn't really matter. Okay. And also I noticed that I have quite some space around the house to actually make a cool looking garden. So I'm happy with that. And I'll actually make some cool stuff in the garden. So I think I'll use the blue over here too. Let that come back there. Or is that not the best idea? Maybe I should just really leave the blue for the middle and then have like gray around it, but not... Yeah, I think using gray here is better. Behind the windows there. I really like the look of the house so far, so I hope you like it too. It really makes me happy at least. There we go, adding some windows around the house. Just finishing up that, and then we will end, or I will end this episode of Let's Build a House, or a villa actually, with a pool in The Sims 4 over here. And I will actually change this. There we go. Add this flooring and make this blue because it's actually part of the blue part actually. There we go. So around this, will I actually... I'm not sure if I will actually add that over there too. It would maybe look cool, but yeah, I think I'll actually use the same idea of using the shutters over here, but I'll do that in the next part because it will take a little bit too much time to actually add that in this video. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this part. I personally think we made some really good progress on the house, so I hope you enjoyed watching and I hope to see you back later.